Hello, my name is Timo Kohlberg. I'm working for Adobe as a product marketing manager within the Marketing Cloud, and I'm very much focused on cross-channel marketing and on everything related around customer communications. So if we're talking about trends in general in customer experience, I think it's very clear that companies of all kinds are moving to an experience-led, becoming an experience-led business. What that means is still focusing on great products, great services, delivering the right information, but it's delivering these experiences at every touch point throughout the whole customer journey or even consumer journey. And having cross-channel marketing is an integral part of this transformational process for many organizations. So we see that the website traffic in general is really shifting heavily towards mobile devices, and in terms of cross-channel marketing we see that mobile, specifically the smartphone, is becoming like the device that's connecting the digital world and the physical world. So if we're looking at the retail space, for example, and US but also UK, we see that many retailers move into having the smartphone as a connector between these both worlds by iBeacon technology, for example, by connecting an app to an experience, by using transactional data from the web and digital channels to extend that to the store and everything related. So we have some great customers, for example, L'Occitane en Provence in France, is doing a lot of things regarding cross-channel marketing, kind of transferring the message and the offer from all of these digital channels to the store, and even like extending this experience and using data. And this is a key trend in terms of mobile. So if we're looking, when we're talking to CMOs in general, I think it's very important to see we're talking about creating great experience, about being consistent on all of these channels, devices and touch points. It's not just about technology. So of course it's very important to have the right technology in place, and of course, a campaign management solution helps you to deliver these experiences, the right offers, the right messages at the right time to the right consumer or contact. But I think also an important part of this journey towards an experience business is also to integrate other dimensions here. So, for example, organizational structures, processes, breaking up silos in terms of data, in terms of channels and departments. So this is also a part of our discussion with the CMOs right now. So it's not just technology, it's also organizational changes that have to be realized in terms of this process. Like mentioned before, it's not just about technology, it's also people and processes. And if we're talking about people, I think having the right talent in-house is very important. Maybe the knowledge and the skills you have to to be part of this digital transformation are very different from like 5 and 10 years ago. So we see that also, like looking at digital natives, for example, you have customers being digital natives and being digital only, maybe, like consuming your content, receiving offers. They're not interested in print maybe anymore. And I think you also have to have the right skills in your organization to fulfill these needs and requirements of these upcoming customers. And if we're looking at software in particular and campaign management, I think it's also very important to look at the fact that the way how software and solutions are used is changing. So I think the user interface, being intuitive as a user interface and solution is also becoming very important. Also having more mobile-friendly user interfaces in terms of software will be an integral part of like acquiring those talents and also like maintaining a specific skill set of talents in the organization. I think when we're talking about cross-channel marketing, it's always the question, should it be mobile ready? Yes, for sure. Everything should be responsive and optimized. The question then is if everything should just be mobile or mobile first, as you mentioned. And I think it depends a little bit. I think when we're looking at the upcoming touch points, all of the devices and channels, we really see that it's, you know, many channels are coming up, but there are also like channels and devices that are not that important anymore. So for example, we see a decrease in interest in social media. So like 4 or 5 years ago, everybody wanted to be on Facebook and do marketing on Facebook, and today maybe that's only one of some channels. Maybe now it's more messenger apps. So I think marketers and CMOs need to be clear about what are critical channels and touch points. For example, email is still an important one and still one with a very good ROI, having almost $40 per $1 invested as a return on investment. So being sure of what's the critical channels and what are upcoming channels that could help extend the experience throughout the customer journey is critical. And not the concept of cross-channel marketing is not being on all of these channels and communicating, but being consistent on the ones that are relevant for your customers and consumers. So thanks for watching this video, everyone. I hope you had some good insights here. I wish you all the best in your digital transformation and in becoming an experience-led business, hopefully with Adobe. Thank you.